Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
All right, thank you. Call in around about 2:50, and then we'll go on to 2:55. Yeah, 150. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right. from the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex here on the campus of the University of Mount Union in Alliance, Ohio. You are tuned in to Mount Union Purple Raider basketball here on 91.1 WRMU and also the Mount Union Athletics live stream on athletics.mountunion.edu. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a full day of Mount Union basketball. I'm Brendan Navini alongside Jacob Butar, and Jacob, a doubleheader here today for Mount Union. We got the men's team taking on Ohio Northern in Game 1, and then in Game 2 later this evening, the Mount Union women's team takes on John Carroll in their second game in 2 days against the Blue Streaks. So a full day of Mount Union basketball. Also lucky to just get these games in.
Yeah, in the time of COVID, for sure, you definitely want to get in as many games as possible. It's been unfortunate, really, for this men's basketball team. They were really looking forward to playing the John Carroll Blue Streaks earlier in this week. And, I mean, just to have all these COVID cancellations, you just really have to readjust your game plans. They shouldn't strive away from anything that they were going to do against John Carroll. Ohio Northern is going to be a tough opponent still, too. And to have very little preparation for it, it's going to be interesting to see how Mount Union really adapts to it.
Yeah, you said it. This game just scheduled yesterday. The men's team at Mount Union knew the whole week that they weren't going to play John Carroll. John Carroll had their game against Capital canceled on Saturday of last week because of COVID issues with the Blue Streaks. So that's a 2-week quarantine for John Carroll. So Mount Union knew that they weren't going to play JCU this weekend. And then Ohio Northern, their games against Otterbein get canceled just yesterday. We found out just yesterday that Otterbein has COVID issues. So two teams who have games canceled call each other up just yesterday afternoon. And that's kind of the scenario of this season. Just got to be prepared to play whenever you can and whoever's available to get on the schedule. So Jacob, let's look at this Mount Union men's team. They had two huge games last weekend against Ball and Wallace. Really showed out and had a good start to the season. Looking to do the same thing here today. Really a couple guys that you're going to be watching out for today that really had a good start to the season last week.
Well, OAC Player of the Week, Braden Poole, is the obvious choice here. Averaged over 20 points per game last week, 11 rebounds and 2.5 blocks. Just a great week for him. I'm anticipating he's going to build on that too. I talked about last week at the beginning of the broadcast that with that senior class that graduated last year, new guys would have to step up. And Braden Poole seems to be one of those guys this season. But also Ethan Stanisowski had a great start to last week, as well as Colin Gurley. Colin Gurley was a little bit quiet from the floor in that second game, but I expect him to bounce back good tonight. And then two guys that I'm really looking at that might be underappreciated right now is the freshman Christian Parker and Logan Hill. Their numbers might not blow you off the charts. However, their presence on the floor in that high post or low post, they really help Mount Union run their offense more efficiently, and I expect them to do that again today and lead the Purple Raiders to victory.
Yeah, you said Braden Poole, the OAC Player of the Week, and I believe he made the D3 National Team of the Week. So heck of a start to his junior campaign. Bright future ahead for him. And then real quick, take a look at Ohio Northern. They're 2-0 as well and had a good start to the season last week.
Yeah, and really all of their main focus right now is on CJ Napier. CJ Napier averaged 20 points per game last week, as well as 9 rebounds per game. And this is a very young Ohio Northern team, Brendan. They only have one junior on the squad and they have no seniors. So they're really piecing it together right now, trying to figure out what works for them. But really, Mount Union needs to limit CJ Napier. And even the one junior on the squad, Brendan Waugh, he had a great week last week. He averaged 17.5 points per and 6.5 rebounds, as well as 5 assists. So really, if you limit those two and make the other new guys really step up, I could see Mount Union really getting this easy victory here tonight.
Yeah, Ohio Northern, a couple wins last weekend against Wilmington. They won the first game on the road at the Fighting Quakers, 95-86, and then came home and won a real close one, 62-61 against Wilmington, where the team shot 40% from the field. They were 5 for 15 from behind the arc and had a heck of a night against Wilmington.
Welcome to the McPherson Academic and
We'll take a break here on 91.1 WRMU for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and tip-off here from the MAC at Mount Union between Mount Union and Ohio Northern. Back here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream. Mount Union men's basketball team getting set to take on the 2-0 Ohio Northern Polar Bears. Taking a look at the starting lineups here tonight for the Polar Bears. Like you said, Jake, a very young squad. Leading things off, you have junior guard Brandon Watt out of Columbus Northland, the powerhouse down there. A sophomore guard Austin Bennett from Westerville North, and then sophomore guard Landon Long from down in Mason. Then you have sophomore center Michael Berner from Springboro, and then you mentioned the sophomore forward CJ Napier from Bishop Fenwick and Miamisburg. Only one junior, the rest being sophomores. So you might expect a little inexperience against a really strong team, Mount Union, but they've proved that they're up to the task. I mean, they're a strong team and they can shoot well.
Yeah, Mount Union can't overlook that. They really just need to appreciate what Ohio Northern puts out on the court. They might be young and inexperienced, but those two wins last week definitely are a big confidence booster for this young Polar Bear team, and they definitely got the swagger coming into the MAC here today.
Take a look at the starting lineup for Mount Union. Daryl Newsome, the junior forward, getting the start today. Chris Painter Jr. unavailable to go for the Raiders. Then you have junior guard Colin Gurley, junior point guard Ethan Stanislawski, junior forward and Braden Poole, and then senior forward and Logan Hill. Mount Union looking to advance to 3-0 on the young campaign. Just one game this weekend. It's been a full week since they've last played. They're eager to get going. They've been staying healthy, knock on wood, both the men's and women's teams. So Mount Union looking to stay atop the OAC this weekend. Division III has yet to reveal their national rankings, so when they do, after the season that they had last year, you can expect the Raiders to be in the top 10 in the nation as we are underway from the MAC in Alliance. Ohio Northern wins the tip. Waugh has it at the top of the key, gets it inside. There's a floater in the lane, no good by Berner, and it goes out of bounds on the Polar Bears. It'll be Mount Union ball with 19:45 to play in the first. Stanislawski takes it up here for Mount Union. He drives in the lane. That shot is good on the baseline. A baby floater from Stanislawski. Ohio Northern other end here, and that's a traveling call against Ohio Northern. So a couple of field possessions here to start the game for ONU.
And great way to keep that man right in front of him there, Brendan. That was great defense by Mount Union.
Stanislawski. Top of the key, gives it off to Hill. Now over to Gurley, left wing. Gurley tried to find Hill. Now he does. Hill backing inside. Push up the shot, and it goes 4-0. Mount Union just under 19 to play.
And that's just great patience right there by Colin Gurley. Wasn't initially open off the roll, but then he still found Logan Hill for the easy basket.
Landon Long gives it over to Bennett. Bennett now over to Napier. Napier driving in the lane. That layup is good, going up against Braden Poole. So CJ Napier, who had 20 points, who's averaging 20 points a game, gets the Polar Bears on the scoreboard. Gurley pulls up for three. That's way off. Rebound goes to Napier, and Waugh will bring it up the floor for ONU. Waugh through the lane, gives it off to Burner, and Burner is fouled on his way up to the basket, underneath the basket, and so he'll go to the line to shoot too.
And right now, Brendan, Mount Union needs to be very careful here. They've allowed Ohio Northern to really drive inside a little bit too easy to start this game. They really got to establish their presence down low and really stop those Polar Bears.
Burner shooting 50% at the free throw line. Drills his first. And good on the second. So we have a tie ball game here, 4-4. The Raiders over the Bears, 18:15 to play. Stanislawski over to Gurley. Defended by Bennett. Now gets open, now over to Hill. Back to Stanislawski on the left wing. Defended by Long. Now inside, Logan Hill backing down. Burner, that shot no good. Good defense in there from Michael Burner, and the Polar Bears bring it up the floor. Long in the corner, gives it over to Napier. Napier finds a streaking Bennett in the lane. That shot no good. Rebound goes to Gurley. Gurley, a pick from Poole. Top the key, now he drives through the lane. Gurley, the layup is good, and Colin Gurley gets on the board and gives Mount Union a 6-4 lead, 17:25 to play. Bennett on left wing, now drives, gets it out to Long, defended by Stanislawski on the right wing, inside. Napier backing downhill. Napier, the reverse layup, way off. Rebound goes to Gurley. Good defense inside from Hill.
That's right, great defense right there by Logan Hill, sealed off the baseline for him.
Now Colin Gurley finds a wide open lane to the basket. He's got back-to-back buckets, and he makes it 8-4 Mount Union.
And Colin Gurley just did a great job right there, Brendan, of coming off that screen nice and hard.
Waugh, defended by Newsom. He pulls up for three. No good. Rebound goes to Gurley. And Gurley has been the receiver of a few rebounds his way so far. He finds Hill inside that, gets stripped away, and we'll get a foul on the floor going against Logan Hill. And it's now Ohio Northern ball is 16:34 to play. I think it's just that way.
Maybe halftime.
Under 16 and a half to play here in the first half. Wow, almost throws that away trying to get it to Napier. Now Napier at the top of the key gives it over. He drives, blocked by Poole. Rebound goes to Gurley. And it'll be Mount Union ball here. Gurley drives, the floater, no good. Rebound goes to Waugh. Waugh finds his man in Unruh. That layup, no good. Rebound goes to Stanislawski. Stanislawski pulls up for three. He got it. And it's 11-4. Mount Union, 15:35 to play in the first half.
And that was a great hesitation right there by Stanislawski. Made his man think he was going to drive, and then he stepped back for the easy three.
And that pass stolen away by Logan Hill. Hill on the other end. Lays it up and in with the Euro step. And Logan Hill extends the lead to 13-4, a 9-point lead here for Mount Union. Ohio Northern calls the timeout. Rich Bensman, their head coach, furious with the way that they're playing right now here in the first 5 minutes.
And that was an absolutely great job by Logan Hill right there, anticipating that pass and going for the easy bucket.
A couple turnovers here early on for the Polar Bears, trying to figure out what they're doing on offense. A little frustration here so far. They have 2 turnovers, and Mount Union has been able to score off each of those turnovers. So Brandon Waugh brings up the floor here, out of the timeout for Ohio Northern. Long, over to Waugh. Now back to Long, left wing, and a illegal screen from Ohio Northern. That going against Daniel Unruh. And another turnover there for the Polar Bears.
And Adam Cheney really just set that up by his aggressive defense. He was on his man so tight that Ohio Northern had no choice but to hard foul him right there.
Christian Parker into the ball game for Mount Union, as well as Adam Cheney. Poole pulls up just inside the arc, and he drills it. Braden Poole on the scoreboard, making it 15-4 Mount Union. Unruh pulls up for 3 at the top of the key. That's no good. Loose ball goes to Cheney. He saves it for going out of bounds. Cheney right wing, a pick from Poole over to Stanislawski. He's defended by Bennett. Now Parker backing down. Parker pulls up. That's no good. Rebound goes to Unruh. And Unruh will bring it up the floor for the Polar Bears. Unruh trying to get it inside the burner, but a kick ball against Colin Gurley. A couple substitutions here is Adam Scott and Grant Heilman. Both into the ball game for the Polar Bears. 14:03 to play, 15-4 Mount Union over Ohio Northern. Here on 91.1 WRMU. Waugh gives it to Scott, who saves it from going out of bounds, gives it back to Waugh. Left wing, Waugh gives it inside Heilman. Heilman, the floater in the lane is good, and breaks a scoreless drought for the Polar Bears. Now 15-6 with 13:35 to play in the first half.
And even though they allowed that basket, that was still great defense by Mount Union. Just unfortunately some better offense there by Ohio Northern.
Stanislawski drives through the lane, shot no good. Poole tried it for the second chance, and we'll get a loose ball foul against Mount Union. I believe as both officials talk this one over. And it will be a foul against Braden Poole, who thought it was going to be a foul on Ohio Northern. He went to the free throw line expecting to shoot a couple free throws, but I think there was a offensive foul in the lane against Poole, so Ohio Northern ball with 13:20 to play here in the first half. Waugh, defended by Cheney. Cheney gives it up to Scott. Scott loses the ball, goes off his knee, out of bounds on the baseline, and it'll be Mount Union ball with 13:11 to play. Another turnover there from the Polar Bears. They have 4 now.
And part of the reason why Ohio Northern is in this scoring drought is because Mount Union's doing a much better job here, Brendan, of really protecting those driving lanes and really closing them off.
Poole driving against Heilman, and Heilman called for the blocking foul. That's his first foul of the ball game, second of the half for Ohio Northern. Colin Gurley gives it over to Poole, left wing. Poole pulls up for 3. He got it! Braden Poole A little swagger after that shot and makes it 18-6 Purple Raiders. Other end here. That floater off the glass is good by Landon Long. That's his first bucket of the ball game and makes it a 10-point game. Stanislawski finds Parker inside. What a feed there from Stanislawski to a streaking Christian Parker. That's his first bucket of the game. It's 20-8 Mount Union. Long pulls up for three on the other end. That's no good. Rebound goes to Cheney.
And Mount Union's doing a great job right now of utilizing that pick and roll. Whether they're hitting the guy on the roll or not, their offense is going right through it, and it's working beautifully.
Gurley defended by Unruh. Gurley pulls up for three, and he got it right in the face of Daniel Unruh. He's got 7, leading the Raiders. It is now 23-8. Mount Union, 11:42 to play.
Once again, right on cue, Colin Gurley used that screen to his advantage to create the space.
Long in the corner, driving against Stanislawski. Now he finds Unruh in the other corner. Gives it inside to Heilman, backing down Parker. Heilman, the floater in the lane is good. And he makes it a 13-point ball game, 23-10. And that makes it 4 points for Grant Heilman here in the first half. Ohio Northern bench trying to give some momentum to the 5 on the floor for the Polar Bears. Christian Parker backing down Heilman. Parker using his body, that's no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up again, no good. His third rebound is good, and he gets the shot to go. And draws the foul, so he'll go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play.
And that's just a grown man's basket right there, Brendan. That was great hustle by Christian Parker, and he gets rewarded with the and one.
Foul going against Daniel Unruh. That's his second foul of the ball game. Christian Parker not giving up on the play, even though he's getting double teamed inside there against Grant Heilman and Adam Scott. So Parker with 4 points, trying to make it 5 at the free throw line here. Cannot connect. Rebound goes to Brandon Waugh, so it remains a 15-point ball game here in the first half. Waugh hand off to Unruh. Now over to Adam Scott. He pulls up for three and he buries it. Adam Scott now on the scoreboard, making it 25-13 Mount Union. Donovan Morris into the ball game here. His shot no good. That's toughly contested.
Could have probably found a better shot right there, Brendan. Love to see him move the ball around.
Donovan Morris, a freshman guard from Walsh Jesuit. A stolen ball on the other end. Adam Cheney leads it up and in. And Adam Cheney on the scoreboard. His first 2 points of the night makes it 27-13.
And Ohio Northern caught sleeping, and Adam Cheney does a great job right there.
Adam Scott blocked by Christian Parker. Rebound goes out to Morris. Parker, other end, tried to go behind the back on his way up to the basket. He's fouled by Daniel Unruh. And Unruh's got to be careful. I think that's 3 in the first half already against the sophomore guard. So we'll be mounting the ball on the baseline with 9:56 to play.
And Mount Union's doing a great job right now, Brendan, of really running with pace right now. They are really playing controlled basketball right now off the fast break, and Ohio Northern has no answers for it.
Gurley in the corner off the inbound pass, no good. Rebound goes to Adam Scott. Other end here. That's a 3 from Napier. Cuts the lead to 11. 27-16, 9:38 to play. It's Morris, Parker, Kaywood, Cheney, and Gurley on the floor as Parker pulls up for 3. No good off the front end. Rebound goes to Scott. Napier, rather. Here's Bennett, kicks it out to Waugh. Waugh, the floater on the baseline is good. And he cuts the lead to 9 now. So Ohio Northern gaining a little momentum. 27-18 your score. With 9:15 to play. A 30-second timeout called from Mike Fieline and the Raiders. And even though there have been multiple turnovers from Ohio Northern, what have you seen that's kind of promising from the Polar Bears here in the first half, even though they're struggling to get baskets?
Well, they're doing a great job right now of really driving the ball inside. Early on, they were connecting on those shots, and right now they've been in a little bit of a slump for it. So I expect to see them keep doing that. And they're starting to move the ball around a lot better. And they've had a couple transition baskets here, so Mountain Union needs to clean that up a little bit, and they should be fine.
Donovan Morris, this is his second game played. He did get in the first ball game against BW as Newsom. That three-pointer no good. Napier driving in the lane, trying to find a man. Gives it out to Long. Long now over to Napier. Napier in the lane. The floater is good. Man, CJ Napier definitely bringing Ohio Northern back into the ballgame himself.
Cannot let CJ Napier get hot, Brendan.
Morris seeing a lot of playing time here. Played 8 minutes in the 109-82 win over BW. Morris, the floater, is waved off. Offensive foul against Morris. And it'll be Ohio Northern ball. 8:25 to play here, 27-20. Raiders over the Polar Bears. I think it just took a while for Ohio Northern to settle in, as they have been much more aggressive on defense here in the last 5 minutes. Napier gives inside. Bennett, the floater in the lane, is good. Austin Bennett, his first bucket of the ball game. Bennett, the sophomore guard from Westerville North in Columbus. Makes it a 5-point game, under 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Poole, defended by Napier. Poole pulls up for a long two just inside the arc, and he buries it. He's now got 7 on the night.
And those 3 dribbles right there, Brendan, really set up his rhythm, and that was just an easy shot right there for Braden Poole.
Bennett inside to Burner. Burner backing downhill, and that layup off the glass is no good, and we will get an offensive foul called against CJ Napier. 23 rather, Adam Scott. 7:34 to play. That's Scott's first foul of the ball game. 5 fouls here in the first half against Ohio Northern. 7:25 to play. Poole, left side, driving in the lane, no good. Rebound goes to Hill. Hill puts it up and in. Thought about the dunk, just laid it up and in, makes it 31-22.
Better to be safe than sorry right there, Brendan.
Long driving through, loses the ball, kisses out to Scott. Now Napier top of the key, over to Bennett. Bennett back to Scott. They bring it around the arc. Napier, defended by Newsom. Napier gives it over to Long, defended by Stanislawski. Now Long driving against Hill. That layup is good. Landing Long, 6 foot, going up against 6'7" Logan Hill. That's not easy.
Not much more Logan Hill could have done there. That was a great contest, just a better finish.
31-24. Stanislawski pulls up for a long 3. Off the back iron, rebound goes to Michael Burner. And the Polar Bears bring up the floor. Landon Long leading the offense, driving against Stanislawski. Long again! Off the baseline, lays it up off the glass and in. It's a 5-point ball game. 31-26 with 6:15 to play. The Raiders have a 5-point lead. But that's dwindling. Stanislawski over to Gurley, left wing, defended by Bennett. Gives it inside of Hill, defending by Burner, and Hill puts it up and in over the reach of Burner. Extends the lead to 7.
Great way to use his body right there, Brendan. That's an easy basket for Logan Hill.
Long over to Bennett, inside to Burner. Burner backing downhill. That floater no good. Rebound goes to Burner. Burner blocked by Hill and Poole. No foul call. Rebound goes out to Stanislawski. And the Raiders bring it up the floor. Gurley drills a long 3. Holy cow! That's one of the longest threes you'll see from Colin Gurley, but that's kind of ho-hum for him.
When you're feeling it, Brendan, and he was feeling it right there.
10-point lead for the Raiders. Foul called on the floor against Braden Poole as Napier was driving. But wow, Colin Gurley, he was definitely feeling that one.
Yeah, and really what started that basket right there for Colin Gurley is just great team defense, running out on the break, and it's just a great three-pointer right there for Colin Gurley.
5:17 to play as Christian Parker checks into the ball game for Braden Poole. Also back into the ball game for the Polar Bears is Grant Heilman. And Brandon Waugh. Waugh defended by Newsom. Gives it out to Scott for three. That's no good. Rebounded by Stanislawski. 5 minutes to play. First half between Mount Union and Ohio Northern. Stanislawski pulls up for three. Can't hit the basket. Goes out of bounds. And it'll be Ohio Northern basketball with 4:54 to play.
A little bit of a forced shot right there, Brendan. Love to see him get to move the ball around a little bit.
5 fouls for each team so far in the first half. Heilman at the top of the arc gives it out to Long. Defended by Stanislawski on the right wing. Now Long tries a foul on a three-pointer. That's no good. And Gurley tries to kick it to Parker on the other end. That's stolen away by Waugh. Waugh, he loses the ball. Fight for the ball at midcourt. Picked up by Waugh, who goes to the Napier at the logo. Now Napier goes over to Heilman. They leave Heilman open for three. That was smart as it can't hit the rim. Rebound goes to Stanislawski.
And Ohio Northern's not a very good three-point shooting team. They showed that in their first 2 games, so you'll give them that shot every single day.
Yeah, you said it. Only shooting 33% from behind the arc so far in 2 games. As Stanislawski buries a three at the top of the key. Makes it a 13-point game. Stanislawski, he has now 8 points on the night.
And the screen right there by Logan Hill really freed up the space for Stanislawski to knock down the three.
A little noise now coming from the Mount Union bench. Napier driving in the lane, draws the foul against Parker. The shot no good. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Christian Parker, that's his first foul of the night, 6 against the Raiders.
And really, that was just a great drive by C.J. Napier. Not much that Christian Parker could have done. C.J. Napier led him with his body beautifully and drew the foul.
First free throw from Napier is good. Shooting 75% at the line so far this year. 3:34 to play first half as Napier buries a second. Michael Berner will come into the ballgame for Adam Scott. It's an 11-point lead for Mount Union. At one point it was a 5-point lead. Ohio Northern definitely staying in this ballgame as long as they can in the first half. Stanislawski kicks it out to Parker at the top of the key for three. He got it! Christian Parker buries a three to make it 42-28 and extend this lead. Christian Parker, not one known for nailing the three ball, but he gets that one. Other end here, Berner kicks it out to Napier, left wing, defended by Parker. Now gives it inside to Heilman, defended by Colin Gurley, and that's a mismatch as Heilman lays it up and in. Now he now has 6.
And Ohio Northern used that mismatch well right there, Brendan. That's an easy basket.
12-point lead, 2:43 to play. Mount Union on top of Ohio Northern. Gurley over to Parker, now over to Newsom, defended by Waugh. Gives it to Stanislawski, defended by Long. Now inside to Hill, defended by Heilman. Hill backing down his man. Puts it up and fouled. Heilman, that's going to be 2 on him and 6 on the Polar Bears here in the first half as Logan Hill will go to the line to shoot 2.
And Logan Hill did a great job right there. That spin move to the baseline really caught Ohio Northern off guard, and he draws the easy foul.
Hill shooting 66.7% from the line. Hits the first as Logan Hill averaging 7 points per game. He now has 9 on the night. So Logan Hill definitely getting more involved in this one. Can't hit the second. Rebound goes to Waugh. Waugh pushes up to Napier. Other end, Napier driving through the lane. Whistle blown on the floor. And that's going to be a foul against Christian Parker, I believe. That's 7 now on the Raiders, so puts Ohio Northern in the bonus. CJ Napier shooting a 1-and-1 here at the charity stripe. It's the first, so he'll get a second here. As Adam Cheney checks into the ballgame for Christian Parker. Parker 2 fouls, so Mike Feline wants to save him for deep in the second half. Napier hits both, so he now has 11 points on the night and makes it an 11-point game here, 43-32 Mount Union. Stanislavski out to Newsom for a corner 3. In and out. Rebound fought for by Cheney, and he's fouled on the rebound by Napier. Excuse me. Yeah, on Napier, but Adam Cheney going up and ripping that ball down for the rebound.
And Adam Cheney did a great job right there, really sealing off CJ Napier, giving him no choice but to foul him.
Adam Cheney, the freshman from nearby Carrollton, hits the first one. It's a 1-and-1 here as Raiders are now in the bonus, but he has proven to be definitely an energetic force off the bench.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing right now from Adam Cheney. He's battling on the boards and he's playing really aggressive defense down on the other end.
Second attempt hits the back iron. So it'll be Ohio Northern basketball here as Waugh brings up the floor. Waugh finds Burner underneath and he can't get the layup to go. That would have been huge to cut it to 10. The rebound goes to Hill. Gurley now on the other end, defended by Burner, and they switch off now, defended by Bennett. Stutter steps, loses the ball on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball as Austin Bennett fights for it on the floor. Possession arrow points to the Raiders, however. Gurley trying to dance on Bennett there.
Just got a little bit too fancy right there, Brendan. He probably could have beat him off the drive with one move, but he just did a little bit too many right there.
Newsom will inbound to Stanislavski for a wide open corner 3, no good. Rebound goes to Waugh, who finds Bennett on the other end and misses the dunk. Rebound goes to Newsom. Other end here for the Raiders. Stanislavski, right wing, pulls up for a long 2. He's got it just inside the arc. Defense leads the offense for the Raiders.
And a nice rhythm dribble right there for Ethan Stanislavski. Really created that space for the easy jumper.
Bennett inside to Napier. Backing down Cheney. Napier out to Burner for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Napier. Now out to Long for a long 3. No good. Rebound goes to Hill, and we're under a minute to play here in the first half. 46-32 Mount Union over Ohio Northern.
And Adam Cheney's doing a great job right now of guarding a much bigger CJ Napier, really keeping him in front and really frustrating CJ Napier in the process.
Stanislavski inside to Hill, who throws it down. Stanislavski with a double fake there to find Hill, who now has 11 points on the night with the throwdown.
Just a beautiful pick and roll action right there, Brendan.
Foul on the floor. It'll be Ohio Northern ball at 29.1 to play. That's going to go against Daryl Newsom, but a kind of tale of two teams here. Bennett misses the dunk. Hill explodes for the dunk.
It's just great ball movement right there to set up that dunk, too, for Logan Hill. Without drawing that double team by Stanislavski, Logan Hill does not have that easy of a dunk.
Wow, misses the 1-and-1 free throw. Mount Union with the ball, and the shot clock turned off. 18 seconds to play here in the first half. 48-32, Newsom with it. Now over to Cheney, now over to Gurley. Now out to Stanislavski. Stanislavski tried to get it inside of Hill, but a kickball violation against Michael Berner with 2.8 seconds to play. Stanislavski will inbound this one. They will have a chance for a quick catch and shoot here. Stanislavski into Newsom. Newsom in the lane, lays it up and in at the buzzer. Errol Newsom. That's his first bucket of the game, and it comes at the end of the half to make it 50-32. Mount Union over Ohio Northern, an 18-point lead going into halftime, and that was definitely an explosive half on offense for the Raiders.
Mount Union's doing a great job right now, Brendan, of really running those sets to perfection. They're doing a great job with that pick and roll action, and when they're not setting the pick and roll up at the top of the key, they're setting their down screens and they're coming off them nice and hard. So really it's just a great job by Mount Union of getting set in their offense and really running it to perfection. And on that defensive end, they're playing great team defense, and at some moments in this game, they've had some great defensive stances that have led to some easy offensive buckets, and Mount Union's capitalizing on everything right now.
3 Raiders in double digits. There's Colin Gurley and Ethan Stanislavski both with 10. Logan Hill leading the way. Season high so far with 11 points. As far as the Polar Bears, CJ Napier, their only guy in double digits with 11 as they're down 18 to the Raiders. We'll take a break here on 91.1 WRMU and the Mount Union Athletics live stream here from Alliance. The Raiders leading the Polar Bears 50-32 at halftime here on 91.1 WRMU. here live on 91.1 WRMU. Brendan DeVinny here with you alongside Jacob Butar for Mount Union Purple Raider basketball. The men's team leading 50-32 here at halftime over Ohio Northern. The Raiders, they averaged 46.5 points in their first two games in the first half this season. They've got 50. They had 58 in their first game against BW in the first half. So they're playing their style of basketball. They're having fun out there, and they're just taking it to Ohio Northern so far.
And really, you said it. They're having fun out there. And I'd be having fun out there, too, if I was shooting 57% from the floor like Mount Union is right now. They're really running their offense to perfection right now. They're really setting into their sets, and they're just doing a great job of moving without the ball and really getting the open shot when it is presented to them. And really, there's no one guy right now that's standing out as the leader in scoring really right now. Logan Hill is leading the team with 11 points, but you got 10 points from Colin Gurley, you got 10 points from Ethan Stanislavski, and even 7 points from Braden Poole and Christian Parker. So it's just a great team effort right now, and whenever you have a great team effort on offense, you're going to be having fun on that offensive side of the ball.
And Ohio Northern, they had a slight run there in the middle of the first half. They cut the lead to 5, but then Mount Union, they just came back and exploded this lead to 18. What are you seeing from the Polar Bears here so far? What do they have to clean up on?
Well, they've done a great job really of getting inside. They've just had a hard time really converting in there. And really, Mount Union's doing a great job of forcing them into three-pointers that they don't really want to take. Ohio Northern right now is 2 for 10 from the three-point line, so you're never going to get much done when you're shooting that poorly from the three-point line. So really, Ohio Northern just needs to continue driving, and maybe some of those shots will begin to fall, and they can find themselves right back into this game.
Mount Union and Ohio Northern, the only game currently being played right now on this Saturday. Last night, Capital lost to Heidelberg 83-56. Marietta beat Baldwin Wallace 107-87, and Muskingum knocked off Wilmington 90-68. As we're underway here in the second half, Waugh blocked by Poole there in the lane. They get the rebound. Now Burner on the right wing for 3. That's no good. Napier gets the rebound. Defended by Poole underneath. Napier brings it around, and there's a foul on his way up to the basket by Poole. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Aggressive offense coming here from Ohio Northern out of halftime.
And Mount Union can't be lazy coming out of the halftime break. Ohio Northern just had 2 shots that unfortunately didn't fall for them, but really they're being aggressive on the glass and getting the second chance opportunities.
Napier's first free throw at the line is good, so he makes it 50-33 Raiders. Napier's second attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Poole, and Stanislavski will bring up the floor here for Mount Union. Stanislavski, 10 points in that first half. As Poole drives against Napier. Now they kick it out. To Newsom for 3. He got it. Darrell Newsom. He now has 5 in the ball game, and he makes it 53-33.
And Braden Poole did a great job of drawing the double team, and Darrell Newsom goes out for 3 with an easy basket.
Then an inside of Burner. Burner backing downhill. Burner to the floater. No good. Rebounded by Poole. Gurley brings it up the floor for the Raiders. Gurley inside of Hill. Hill pump fakes. The layup is good. Got Napier to fly over his back on the pump fake, and he makes it 55-33.
Pump fake freed up the space for Logan Hill to get that easy layup.
Napier off the pass from Bennett is good. And he cuts the lead back to 20. But a long way to go here for Ohio Northern. They want a chance to complete a comeback. Stanislavski, no good on the jumper. Rebound goes to Long. Landon Long. Over to Burner, over to Waugh. Waugh pulls up for 3. That's good. Brandon Waugh, 5 points now on the night, makes it a 17-point ball game with under 18 minutes to play in the first half. Gurley, left wing. Now he's going to drive against Bennett. Gurley, floater off the glass, no good, but I think he's going to draw a foul here. Yes, he will. Draws the foul against Austin Bennett. That's his first of the ball game, first of the half for Ohio Northern, so Colin Gurley will go to the line to shoot a pair here.
And Colin Gurley just did a great job really using his body and drawing that contact for the easy foul call.
Gurley's first is no good off the back iron. Adam Scott checks into the ball game for Austin Bennett. Gurley's second free throw is good, makes it 56-38. Raiders over the Polar Bears. Waugh defended by Newsom on the right wing. Waugh drives to the basket, loses the ball. Bad handles there from Brandon Waugh. A turnover for the Polar Bears. Gives the Raiders back possession.
Great aggressive defense right there by Darrell Newsom, forcing the turnover.
Stanislavski, double pick there from Poole and Hill. Poole pulls up for three. No good. Rebound goes to Scott, and Waugh will bring it up the floor. Long. Now over to Scott, over to Napier. They swing it around the arc. Now Scott in the lane. No good on the floater. Hook shot no good. Rebound goes to Hill. Gurley on the other end. Gurley behind the back. Layup is good. A Euro step from Colin Gurley. Smooth handles from Gurley, who's one of the cleanest ball handlers in all of the OAC. Makes it 58-38. Burner in the lane. Fouled by Hill. We'll go to the line to shoot two. But Colin Gurley just toying with the Polar Bears so far tonight.
When he's attacking like this, Brendan, there's no stopping him. That's just a great aggressive take by Colin Gurley. I love what I'm seeing from him tonight. He's not settling for any three-pointers, really taking it to the hole, setting up opportunities for himself and his teammates.
13 points now so far for Colin Gurley. At 26, remember, against Baldwin Wallace on opening night. So almost there, halfway there. Burner makes both, makes it 58-40. Mount Union, Stanislavski pulls up for three. No good, rebound goes to Napier. Napier defended by Poole, top of the key. Go over to Long. Now over to Waugh, thought about a three, now drives. Pulls up for a jumper on the baseline, no good. Rebound is fought for by Hill and Scott, but Hill is going to get called for the foul. Actually, no, that's going to go against Darrell Newsom. His second foul of the afternoon.
And this game might not be close right now, Brendan, but Mount Union needs to do a better job right now of controlling the glass. Because Ohio Northern coming out in this second half has gotten a lot of offensive rebounds, and they're really going to the free throw line now with all these second chance opportunities.
Adam Scott misses the first. At the line for the second. That's good. Yeah, when you have Braden Poole and Logan Hill underneath, a couple of the toughest rebounders in all of the conference. Kind of uncharacteristic afternoon from them. Newsom over to Stanislavski. Stanislavski gives it out. Now Newsom for three. No good. Rebounded by Poole, and his offensive rebound goes for a pair. 60-41 Mount Union over Ohio Northern. And that right there is kind of rebounding that you want out of Poole.
He heard us from up here, Brendan.
Napier on the baseline, driving against Poole, picks up his dribble, now needs some help. Instead, the reverse layup is no good, gets his own rebound. Now a loose ball fought for, brought in by Logan Hill. 15-15 to play. Gurley pushing out the other end. Gurley kicks it out to Newsom for a corner three. He got it! And Colin Gurley knew it as soon as it left Darrell Newsom's hands. Man, both of those guys are having fun. The chemistry is there from this Raiders offense. Timeout from Ohio Northern. What can you say when you get that defense on your defensive end, then you bring it on the other end. Defense leading the offensive scoring. That's what you always see from this Mount Union team. A lot of fun they're having right now.
It's just incredible basketball to watch right now, Brendan. That last possession right there, Colin Gurley, that's just beautiful fundamental basketball right there. The nice driving kick, really setting up his teammates, and that's what's the key to Mount Union's success right here. You have to be unselfish with the basketball, and they've done a great job with that tonight. And yeah, like how you said, they're playing strong defense on the other end. So whenever you play strong defense like that, it's going to lead to quick offense, and it's going to lead to fun offense, really, as we're seeing right now from the Purple Raiders.
Darrell Newsome coming into his zone tonight. He has 8 points. You take a look at the scoring so far. Logan Hill and Colin Gurley both have 13. Gurley has a couple big 3 balls. So does Darrell Newsome and Ethan Stanislawski. And you mentioned earlier that Ohio Northern not a very good 3-point shooting team. If you're not a good 3-point shooting team, good luck hanging around with this offense from Mount Union, because they'll come down and sucker punch you with the 3 ball. If you can't answer that, you're going to have a tough day.
And really, like how you said, there are 2 very different approaches on the offensive side of the ball. Mount Union's very perimeter-centric, but what they've done a great job with tonight is really not living and dying by it. They're really just taking the 3 ball as it's coming to them. They're not forcing anything, and that's what's leading to all these great 3-point shots by Mount Union.
Ohio Northern ball out of the timeout. Long pulls up for 3. That's no good, and rebound goes to Gurley. Only 3 Polar Bears have 3-point baskets as Gurley drives to the lane. And just the touch of the flick of the wrist makes it 65-41.
Once again, Colin Gurley, he's just doing a great job of driving to the basket and really creating all these opportunities for the Purple Raider offense.
Scott a corner 3. That's good. Now 4 3 balls on the day for Ohio Northern. Adam Scott has 2 of them. He now has 7, and it's 65-44. Mount Union with 14 time to play. Stanislawski, a jumper at the free throw line, no good, rebounded by Scott. Waugh brings over the floor for the Polar Bears. Gives it to Long, who finds a streaking Napier in the lane. And it's 65-46.
And moving without the ball right there, Brendan. That was a great backdoor cut by C.J. Napier, leading to the easy basket.
Poole in the corner, brings it out to Hill. Now Hill, hand off to Poole for 3. No good, off the front end. And Long loses the ball as they tried to push it up the floor. Stripped ball, rebound goes to Newsome. Newsome gives it to Gurley for 3. That's no good. Rebound out to Poole. Offensive rebound here for the Raiders, who gives it back out to Gurley. Gurley steps back for 3. That's no good. Rebound goes to Waugh. Man, he had a couple shots there. He was feeling it. Just can't answer.
And even though he didn't hit those were just great opportunities by Colin Gurley, set up by some great movement.
Waugh out to Napier in the corner. Now out to Long. Over to Burner. Back out to Waugh. Inside of Burner. Blocked by Hill, but they're going to get him for a foul. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Brendan. He might have caught him with the body there at the end, but that looked like a clean block to me.
Nice pass there from Waugh. Bounce pass the inside to Burner. But Michael Burner now will have 2 at the line. Hits the first to cut the lead to 18. 65-47, 12:53 to play. Adam Cheney into the ball game, as well as Christian Parker for the Raiders. As Burner makes a second, as Daniel Unruh also check into the ball game, and Green Heilman into the ball game for Burner. 12:50 to play. Mount Union with a commanding lead right now over Ohio Northern. Stanislawski, the reverse layup, no good. Rebound goes to Waugh. Waugh pushes it up to Bennett, other end. shot no good. Kind of negated there by Parker. Other end here for the Raiders. Cheney fouled on his way to the basket. Couldn't get the shot off. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. Fouled by Heilman. That's his 3rd, team 2nd of the half. Mount Union has 4 fouls here in the second half. Cheney at the line. Hits his first.
And really, Brendan, both freshmen really set up this free throw opportunity right here. Christian Parker had great defense on the other end, and then Adam Cheney with a great dribble drive to really set up this foul.
Cheney goes 2 for 2 at the line. Makes it a 19-point lead, 67-48. Wow with it behind the back. Now steps back, thought out 3, gives it over to Heilman. Heilman out to Unruh. Unruh, double team, trying to find a man, drives to the lane, layup no good. Rebounded by Scott. His second effort is good. Makes it 67-50. 17-point lead now for the Raiders, under 12 to play. Mike Feline wants a little more sense of urgency here from the offense. Gurley with it on the left wing, defended by Bennett. Finds Parker underneath. The baseball pass and shot by Parker is good. Man, we saw that in the first game of the season. Wow, the other end, blocked by Parker. Saved by Poole. Gurley brings it up to 4 for the Raiders. Gurley to Parker. That's no good. Rebound goes to Heilman. Waugh now over to Unruh. Unruh flying through the lane. Blocked by Poole. Rebound goes to Waugh. His reverse layup is good, but Braden Poole, a couple blocks on back-to-back possessions for the Polar Bears. Really coming to life on the defensive end. 69-52. 11:03 to play. Whistle called. Foul against Grant Heilman. That's his 4th. A lot happening there within a minute.
And we're going to sound like a broken record here, Brendan, but Mount Union's just having fun out there right now, and you can see it in the way that they're playing. They're just playing with a great rhythm, and they're just enjoying themselves. They're having a great time.
Gurley over to Stanislawski. Pulls back for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Unruh. Unruh finds Scott on the other end. Scott can't lay it up and in. Bennett. 2 efforts there from Bennett. No good. Rebound goes to Gurley. Gurley, other end. Flies through the lane. No good, but the putback for Braden Poole is good. Colin Gurley wanted that shot to go, but Braden Poole says, hey, I'll help you out. 71-52 lead for the Raiders over Ohio Northern. 10:33 to play here in the second half. Yeah, we're a broken record, not much to say. Great defense from the Raiders. They turn that into offense on the other end. Gurley, Poole, it's a bunch, Stanislawski making an effort. Will Newsom, career high 8 points so far. So this is, you're getting one game this weekend, that's all. Sure, not the opponent they wanted to play, but they're taking advantage of it and showing the rest of the OAC that they are still to be, afraid of.
And we just go back to that unfinished business narrative again, Brendan. They wanted to really win that national championship last year, and they really had a great opportunity to do that. Really, it's just to avenge that senior class that really set up this program and made it successful like it is today. Really, Mount Union's just carrying from where they left off last season, and they've just done a great job today of really getting everybody involved. And when everybody's involved, you just have fun with it, and you get games like this, just where everybody's having fun, and really Ohio Northern can't do anything to stop this.
I remind everyone that a team that also has unfinished business is playing later tonight. The Mount Union women's team taking on John Carroll. Both Mount Union and John Carroll went into overtime last night. John Carroll ran away with it in the overtime period, but the women's team looking for revenge tonight against the Blue Streaks. We'll have that game for you, Jacob and I, at 6:30 here on WRMU. Polar Bears blocked by Poole. Oh, they're going to call goaltending.
Slightly late there, Brendan. Went off the glass just a little bit, but that was a great effort by Braden Poole.
Brandon Waugh will take those 2 points. But Braden Poole, man, this is something that we've not seen from him in the past. He's definitely, filling that category for blocks, and he pulls up there. Drills that one, too.
He's just embracing his new role right now, Brendan. When you had that senior class last year, he kind of was able to take on a smaller role, but now he's taking full responsibility with a larger role on this offense.
Stolen ball here from Parker. Gurley, mismatch defended by Heilman. Let's see what Gurley does here. Instead gives it over to Poole. Cheney tried to find Parker underneath, but that's off his hands. Will be Polar Bear ball with 9:38 to play. Michael Berner checks into the ball game, as well as Landon Long for Ohio Northern. Napier drives, gets it back out. Berner backing down Parker. Couple pump fakes in the lane, and he gets a shot to go. 73-56, 9:12 to play.
Just a strong move right there by Michael Berner. Not much that Mount Union could have done on that possession.
Gurley on the other end here. Drives to the lane, the layup no good, and Parker there to try and clean up his miss, and it goes off his hands. 8:57 to play. Ohio Northern ball. And Waugh will dribble across midcourt over to his bench. Will be a timeout here from Ohio Northern. A full timeout. This Ohio Northern team, Jacob, had a couple impressive wins to start the season. They knocked off Wilmington in back-to-back nights. But I think if you take a look at some of their stat lines, you're seeing why they're having a tough time here tonight. Not a good three-point shooting team. They came in today averaging just 78.5 points per game. The Raiders have 73 already with 8:52 still to play. You have to have both games. Okay, 95 in the first night, but then only 62 in the second game. Not a very good offensive team. They don't light up the scoreboard like Mount Union does, and that's kind of hurting them here in the end.
And really, it's just, I think, the inexperience personally here for the Polar Bears. Like how we said at the beginning of the broadcast, they have no seniors on this roster, and they only have that one junior. So they're going to have nights like this where they really have to piece it together. I like what I've seen so far, though, from certain players here for Ohio Northern. For example, C.J. Napier, he's had a great game. He's got a great inside presence, and he's got a great outside presence. Michael Berner, he's done a great job down low, too. This Polar Bears team can be very good here in the near future. They just are a little bit young and a little bit inexperienced, and it's showing today against a great Mount Union basketball team.
Another stat line that I look at, turnovers per game, 5.5 coming into tonight. They have 7 tonight. That has also hurt them. And you look at points off turnovers, Mount Union has 9 points off turnovers, taking advantage of it. Parker out to Gurley. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound goes to Berner. Waugh brings it up midcourt for Ohio Northern. Over to Scott. That's a 3. No good, in and out. Out of bounds on Poole. Man, Colin Gurley on that other end there, he has attempted that a few times tonight, but is unable to finish at the basket.
Just getting a little too fancy on those layups right now, Brendan. If he takes it up just like a normal layup, he might be making some.
And Napier in the lane. That shot at the charity stripe draws a foul. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's Christian Parker's third foul of the ball game. That's now 5.5 for Mount Union. Napier's first shot is good. 8:20 to play, second half. And Napier can't hit the back end. Rebound goes out to Stanislawski, who will kind of slow things down here for Mount Union. Poole, left side, defended by Napier. Now backing down. And it's called for the offensive foul. Tough call there if you're the ref, but I think that's the right call. 73-57, 8:02 to play, and that's Poole's third foul of the game.
You know, right there, Brendan, I'd say just play on. Napier really banged into him at the start of that play, and Braden Poole, yeah, he definitely drilled him at the end, but really just let them play on right there.
Burner out to Waugh for three. That's good. Brandon Waugh now has a quiet 12 points on the night. Close to the lead of 13. Stanislawski. Other end here for Mount Union. Goes over to Cheney. Thought about three. Instead goes over to Poole, right wing. Poole defended by Napier. Poole driving the floater in the lane. No good. Rebound goes to Napier. Waugh will bring it up the floor. And Ohio Northern catching a little momentum here. Waugh. Layup is good. Mike Feline says play on. This is what you kind of have to deal with in the OEC tournament. Late rallies from your opponent when you're up big. Colin Gurley, left side, defended by Burner. Gurley pulls up for a long three. Drills it! Colin Gurley says what momentum? Gonna kill that with a three ball.
Absolutely huge basket right there, Brendan.
Other end here. Wow, gives out the Burner. Burner backing down. Parker, that floater in the lane is good. Makes it 76-64. 6:35 to play, second half. Give Ohio Northern credit. They have not folded here tonight. Gurley, another three. No good. Rebound to Cheney. Cheney in the lane. No good. Foul on his way up, though, and it's going to go against Landon Long.
And great job right there by Adam Cheney, staying aggressive on the boards and just a strong take to the basket.
Adam Cheney, someone who is on the come up here for Mount Union, makes the first.
Back to the game for Mount Union, number 41, Logan Hill.
Cheney's second free throw is good.
Second game for Mount Union, Logan Hill.
It's a 78-64 ball game here in Alliance. 6:15 to play. Waugh loses the ball. Picked up by Newsom. Gurley here on the other end. Tried to oop it to Hill. That's deflected and stolen. Waugh here other end. Long. Blocked. They get that offensive rebound. Waugh over to Napier. Now Burner on the baseline, going against Hill. No travel. Can't believe there wasn't a travel. And he loses the ball, picked up by Gurley.
Could have argued for a travel or a double dribble right there, Brendan.
Gurley wanting that three. Now going to drive against Scott. Gurley brings it out behind the arc. The jumper is no good. Rebounded by Poole. Poole. Layup no good. Rebound to Napier. Scott, other end. That's no good. Rebound goes to Hill. A lot of missed opportunities here for both teams.
And Mount Union just needs to slow it down right here, really run a nice offensive set and get an easy basket.
Time now on Ohio Northern's side right now. Under 5 to play. Stanislawski defended by Long. Over to Hill. Down to Gurley. Gurley waves the offense. Hill driving against Burner. Out to Gurley. Top of the key 3. He got it. Can't leave him open. He is lethal. And we'll call a timeout for Ohio Northern. 4:34 to play. Just when you thought Ohio Northern was going to attempt a comeback, Colin Gurley just erases that thought out of mind. With a couple 3 balls, Colin Gurley now 5 shy of the season high with 21 points. 4 for 9 from behind the arc. And is 8 for 18 from the field. Definitely the player of the game in my mind, taking the game over by himself.
Yeah, I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Colin Gurley tonight. Really, last game, he kind of forced offense a little bit. He wasn't really moving the ball that well. He's taking some contested shots, but tonight he's done a great job of really driving into the paint, getting some great looks there. He's really letting his three-point shot come to him, and he's just done a great job of really staying in a nice, smooth rhythm all game and really helping this Mount Union offense.
81-64, 4:34 to play. Ohio Northern, after today, will go to Heidelberg next Friday, and then welcome Heidelberg next Saturday for a 2-game slate with Student Princes. Mount Union takes on Otterbein next weekend. And that pass deflected out of bounds by Stanislawski, trying to get it to Long in the corner. 4:28 to play. Ohio Northern basketball in front of their bench. Napier inbounds to Wah. Wah now over to Napier. Napier driving against Poole. Backing down and push the shot up and good off the glass to make it 81-64. Napier has 19 on the night. Stanislawski defended by Long, pick from Poole, out to Newsom in the corner for 3. He got it! Earl Newsom with another 3 ball on the night. He now has 11. Wah pulls up in the lane. He nails that one. It's an 84-68 ball game.
Love to see Mount Union slow it down here like they did on that last possession and get a nice open shot.
Poole, just inside the arc, hits it! And Brandon Poole, he has 15 on the night. 86-68. Long inside of Burner. Burner backing downhill. Hill, great defense there. Burner just lost it. And the rebound goes to Mount Union. Stanislawski will bring this one up the floor. Commanding lead here for the Raiders with 2:50 to play. Time running out for the Polar Bears. Gurley, left wing, steps back for 3. He got it! Wow.
Just toying with them out here, Brendan. He's having a great time.
This is prime as the ball goes off of Newsom's foot. Referee says Ohio Northern basketball, so they'll have it with 2:30 to play over on their sideline. This is prime OAC tournament Calvin Gurley. Burner loses Hill, and Burner puts it up and in.
Just a great pump fake right there, Brendan.
Burner has 12. So 3 Polar Bears in double digits so far tonight. Stanislavski gives it to Gurley, left wing. Gurley, defended by Scott. Gurley, oh, he was feeling that one. As Wah finds Scott on the other end, and Scott throws it down. He makes it an 89-72 ball game with 1:51 to play. Ohio Northern will call a timeout. They're going to have one more timeout in their pocket here tonight. It's an 89-72 ball game. But at this point, in the calendar year, end of January going into February, this would be like, mid-season, and Mount Union would be in mid-season form, ready to get into that OAC tournament and playing their best basketball. Just 3 games into this, weird, shortened season. It looks like the Raiders are already in mid-season form.
Yeah, they're doing a great job tonight of really moving that basketball around, and I think that they've just had some great practices, honestly. That's the only way right now that you can really get in the form that they're in right now. They're just doing a great job of really feeding off one another, not forcing anything, and really just getting some easy baskets because of it.
Yeah, everyone really has been in the gym all year long, getting shots up, getting workouts in. There was really no organized practices until you came back from winter break, and the coaches could instruct you, and everyone was playing together as a full team. So short time to get ready, but it feels like everyone has been ready since you mentioned the end of the season last year.
And that just shows how great of a program Coach Phelan is running right now. If really you can have not really many organized practices and really be in this form, it's just a great way to show how good of a coach he's been here for the Purple Raiders.
And the Raiders had a couple shots there, but they bring it back out to Stanislavski at the logo, defended by Long. Stanislavski loses Long. Now out to Newsom for 3. He got it! We're talking about Calvin Gurley having a game. Darrell Newsom's having a breakout game. He now has 14, 4 for 7 from behind the arc.
And just a great way to drive and kick right there and set Darrell Newsom up with another easy 3.
Wah pulls up for 3. Off the back iron, rebound goes to Gurley, and this one is anything but over. It's everything but over.
The chemistry is sure showing tonight, Brendan. It's just a great team effort here.
Gurley. Oh, man, he wanted that one.
He's going for his season high right there, Brendan.
And Scott loses the ball off the alley-oop attempt from Wah. 51.5 to play here in the second half. Howard Northern ball, Long in the lane, blocked by Hill. Rebound goes to Poole. Under 40 seconds to play here in the ball game. Mount Union will move to 3-0 on the season. This will be Ohio Northern's first defeat of OAC play. Stanislavski, the layup is good, and that finishes the Polar Bears off.
And the scoreboard might not show it tonight, Brendan, but Ohio Northern really did fight at times during this game, so they should hold their heads a little bit high. Obviously, it's not good to lose by 20-plus points, but young team playing against a great Mount Union basketball team, they should hold their heads high.
Gurley will cross the midcourt line and dribble this one out as Mount Union defeats Ohio Northern in the game that was just scheduled yesterday. 94-72. Your final here in Alliance as the Raiders continue their win streak dating back from last year. A 22-point win over Ohio Northern. And Jacob, what can you say but explosive offense all around. from Colin Gurley to Darrell Newsome. Logan Hill and Braden Poole were just stout underneath the basket. Braden Poole had a double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds. An all-around complete game from this Raiders ball club.
Yeah, it was just a great effort, really, by everybody that played today. I mean, Colin Gurley, obviously, he lit up the scoreboard with 24 points, but really, everybody had their moments. Like how you said, Braden Poole with a great double-double, Ethan Stanislavski really getting his teammates involved. You had Darrell Newsome out there hitting down clutch threes. Logan Hill really protecting the paint. It was just a great team effort, and whenever you have great team efforts like this, it's just fun to play the game of basketball.
Well, that does it here for us in the afternoon. We will be back this evening for Mount Union women's basketball as they get set to take on John Carroll, looking to get revenge from their overtime loss last night up in University Heights. But the final score here, Mount Union 94, Ohio Northern 72 from Jacob Boothar. I'm Brendan Devine. We will see you tonight back here on 91.1 WRMU.